Oh, hello everyone. Arlezzy here.
Hey everyone, it's Nod. Today we're here with two bangers.
Oh, these were
Five
bangers.
episode
These
four
were the best episodes so far of
to
their
date.
seasons.
To date. Season 5, episode 4, and season 2, episode 4 of All American Homecoming. Kid you not, we're not wasting any time. Let's before we even get into this is so much. Okay, ratings. Like what do both episodes 10 out of 10 for me. I feel like
Yeah,
maybe
they were
All
really good.
American, like literally, like maybe All American is like maybe
Honestly, All American, I'd probably give it like a nine
yeah, no,
because what Olivia said, that closure thing.
okay, I got her though. I got y'all. Okay, I got y'all because one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna defend Olivia and Simone over here. I got y'all. Get behind me. So let's start with. I feel like the minor things you already know, and the minor things is JJ and Coop. I feel like those is and Asher. Asher wasn't here,
Yeah,
so we're gonna be past that.
unfortunately.
Was he on a trip or
Yeah, he's
something
on
like
a
that?
recruiting trip thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Coop and JJ, and both of them are annoying.
Yo,
Well,
Coop made me so
no,
mad.
oh my gosh, she pissed me off. Like she
I
pissed
was
me off.
so mad.
Let's do JJ first
Yeah,
because
JJ. All right.
he once again, I feel like JJ his storyline's reduced because we went from a guy who experienced the car crash that made him feel like he was probably going to lose his life, which is making him live this motto of you only live once type of thing, and we saw it evolve last season, and then this season is as if that shit don't matter because now they're just doing this alcohol thing and then they dropped it for this episode because now he's suddenly clearer and he's suddenly sober again and now putting things together. Now, I literally said that a couple days ago that he was going to figure out who Jordan and Layla was in that picture. I mean, in his vision, and he did. I'm actually shocked. I literally can't believe that. I was like, yeah, he gonna look at the suit and be like, oh yeah, that's just what I saw, and it was literally the exact same thing. Like,
Yeah.
and I said he just got marinade on it. He's gonna get it. So we're gonna be watching him basically solve everything that we want. I feel like JJ is literally the epitome of viewers because he
Yeah.
says things that we think of or we say on Twitter or on Tumblr or Instagram, and they make him say the shit because his storyline is not sticking. You don't have a storyline anymore, but to now undercover Jorah Ayla and then keep making these vortex things. Stop saying fucking vortex. Stop saying
Yeah, like
vortex.
I'm fine with like them having the whole squad
Up,
together because I like
but
that. I
like,
like when the whole team because I feel like those are like the best episodes. Like I
yeah,
thought we were gonna get like a camp like one of those camping episodes like they had in like season 3 and stuff like that because that was one of my favorite episodes.
yeah. But now
And
we're
I
like,
like this one
but
too.
now every time we have a vortex meeting, it just embodied with nonsense.
Yeah.
So he pretty much made a party which started up all this stuff happening. Okay, Coop need to mind her business. I feel
Yo, that
like
was so out of pocket.
at this point, she's bitter, and I feel like she's trying to make Olivia see what she's missing. And I don't understand why everybody's making it seem like Olivia broke up with Spencer first when it's not the case. Like you got Coop talking about some, oh yeah, trying to make it seem like it was she was doing something else. No, no, whatever she said to Spencer, which I forgot was bullshit because
Yeah.
that's not your business to tell. One, two, they kept because why would Spencer be the only one that hooked up with? I mean, what was it have random hookups when he only hooked up with Layla and that's the girl that's somebody he dated. He didn't hook
Yeah.
up with anybody else. If anything, that was Jordan because Jordan kept hooking up with people for the
I
first
guess, yeah, I
season.
guess Coop thinks that Spencer hooked up with the girl from the wedding dress place,
Yeah,
but
like
like I don't think he did though. I don't like,
he did not.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's just been talking to her, like, and
yeah,
that's a,
he did not hook up with her, and I don't know why everybody just skated past JJ and Jordan being
yeah, and
tester.
like JJ literally hooked up with a girl like an episode ago. Remember the girl
Yeah,
that Spencer was about to hook up
yeah,
with?
exactly. And let's not forget Jordan. He literally was smashing through the season earlier this season, whatever it was, with three like white girls. So like,
Yeah,
why are they making it seem like Spencer is the one that's doing the hookup? The stealing girlfriends, I'll let slide, but
yeah,
sleeping with everybody that doesn't make no fucking sense. So Coop saying that was so out of pocket, and I don't understand why she would even say that. And them in the way that just retracted so much stuff was
yeah. It was so bad, man. Like.
mouth closed per usual. Get a storyline and stay away from patience, please. The fuck?
Yeah, it's actually crazy how much like I haven't missed them at all. Like
Don't miss
I
them at
feel
all.
like that's one like the one ship ever where like I feel like it was like it ran its
One and done.
course. Like it was like I don't even know.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't feel anything.
but we're not gonna see them move on to other people because we never see Sky, and we there have not seen Sky yet.
You're fighting for Skyrite so bad now. It's actually hilarious because just your reaction is always like, "Where's Sky?"
I'm like, yo, like, yo, we have not seen. We've seen everybody else's
We don't even
besides
like
Sky.
they don't even let us know what Sky is doing because we used to see Sky nonstop, and now she don't even show up at all. Not
Yeah,
Coop don't even mention her. Like Coop, like don't you got a girl? Why you in Bolivia's business but not your own relationship, which you were
yeah.
so happy about, which gave you so much positivity. You're about to become like Olivia with the damn article, but your job instead because you keep talking about that damn lore stuff, but you're not worrying about your relationship.
And
At
I
least
don't, and we don't even see Patience. Like Patience isn't with anybody, so it's like she's not
patience.
moving on or
Yeah,
anything, and she's like stuck. I don't know what she's like doing.
yeah,
So
let's bring patience in too because she doesn't have a storyline either, and I'm confused with her too.
yeah, yeah,
Her and Coop always gets me through a hassle because I just don't know what they be doing. Like she was mad that her album flopped and she wanted some more attention, more press. Layla gives it to her, and then in this episode, she's kind of mad that people are complimenting her.
yeah. Like
I
saying,
don't know.
what did they
I
say?
don't
What did they say for like? What was the question? It was like, who is the
know.
most viral? I think.
Yeah, the most viral, and
Yeah.
she literally got offended by that. I'm just like, I know it's
I
probably gonna be a bigger thing, but I'm just like, why would she be offended by that? And
Yeah,
then
I feel like maybe her album like not doing as well has made her like kind of in like depressed or something. Like
yeah,
maybe
I feel like she might be in a depressed story
because
mode.
she's not happy about any or excited about anything, and
Yeah,
and
like
I feel yeah.
I guess seeing like a passion that she worked on, which is her album, like flop like that, and then seeing her friend try to like boost her up or something that she didn't want to see or she didn't want to hear about. But I literally feel like they're going to try to use that as a reason for her and Coop to get close together, and I do not like that at all.
Yeah.
Get away, please. For
I like Coop going to school and stuff like that, and like trying to like be a lawyer, all that stuff.
yeah.
I don't even need her to be in a relationship at all. Like,
Yes, like not everybody on the show needs to have a relationship right now.
yeah,
Completely, this relationship you should be worried about is one that you're doing dirty. It's Olivia,
Asher and Jamie. Yeah, I agree.
don't put them. Like they're
Yeah.
really fine. Like they're
Nah,
not.
they're elite. But I just want to see more of them, man, because that's just like that's the only healthy relationship
Don't
on.
ask for more. Let's don't ask for more. It will ruin your ship. Trust me.
Yo, yeah, you should,
It
true,
will
true.
ruin it. You better take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
But
that's
I keep
true.
seeing theories, conspiracies about JJ potentially dying. I'm just like,
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot, and like,
yeah,
or
like
something bad is happening to him,
yeah.
something
I'm
bad.
like, and then I gotta mention. I'm gonna mention this now because I know I'm gonna forget it. But supposedly in 207, I think this was Matt on Twitter. That said that 207, Layla and them was supposed to either come to All American Homecoming or Simone going to All American. One of them is going to switch, and they might get messy. And I'm hoping,
Really?
yeah,
I love the crossovers.
yeah. I don't
I
know
love
what's
seeing
going to
like
be, but I don't know. I'm kind of
I don't
nervous.
know, man. I like seeing the most people I like seeing most on like the
It's,
other show.
it's Spencer and
I like seeing Keisha
yeah,
too. Spencer and Keisha, I feel like they
and I,
cross over the best. I don't know why, but I just feel like they just cross over the
yeah,
best.
I feel like their energy matches a lot. They
Yeah,
speak their minds in a sense, and
yeah,
they once again have the most dynamic with Cam, so they kind of goes into things, and I feel like they both know about each other's associations than anybody else does.
yeah.
Next, let's do Jordan and Layla. No,
No.
no. Okay, we got big three: Jordan and Layla, Olivia, or the parents. You want to do the parents first?
Yeah, we do the parents.
Like,
We do the parents. Yeah,
yeah, the parents. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't give a fuck
yeah.
about Grace and her sister's beef. I hated that they brought this shit now. They could have brought that in last episode. They could have brought that in when Spencer was trying on dresses or something like that and have her
Yeah,
show
you
up.
know, yeah. I'm
Why would
like they
why
did
would
it
you
too
show up?
late because Grace is
It's
probably not gonna
late.
be on the show anymore. Like really, like we're probably not really gonna see her that much anymore. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
and
this was her episode to like kind of go because
like
they got buried in this episode. So
close off their chapter because I want to see happiness. Like it was kind of a good ass mood. Like Gray's getting lit, having a good time. You got Billy and them. They're having their boring ass grooms party. But you're seeing Grace happy after all the stuff she dealt with for 2 to 3 seasons, where
Yeah.
she had the what's called the affair with Billy got revealed, and that broke the family, and then losing Spencer's dad, and then
Yeah.
to like work on the school. Like you see her go through so many things over this course of these 5 seasons, and then to wait on her wedding day to when
Yeah.
they were like the groom, like there was called the bridesmaid party, whatever they had. This what was it called the bus that they got for her, just to have it
Oh,
now
the
and be like,
party bus
this,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, the party bus. Like it's not the time to hear about that shit about her sister. Like I don't want to.
Yeah. I would have rather them just had Denise and Laura, because I feel like when those three are together,
Always good.
honorable mention to Denise. I love when she's on the show because I feel like she's always has good vibes and parties and stuff like that. It's like
Yeah, like
always good.
it's never a dull moment with her. And like the fact that they were able to Grace will probably never get this loose. The fact that they were able to give her like some police strippers, give her a buzz, drive her around, get her like comfortable, like it was just a good thing to see, especially with all the stuff that's been happening. And to have this sister be like a party pooper, moping around in this fucking buzz talking about some,
Yeah.
oh my God, I just brought you a big ass gift that cost thousands of dollars and you're over
Yeah,
a truck.
I'm not gonna lie. When they gave her the truck and she was like, "Oh, y'all may have," yo, I started crying.
I
Like,
was like, she
yo,
got jokes because girl, what's going on? And then
yo, the niece was not playing with her. The niece was,
she was not playing. And then the funny thing is that like she's talking about the getting being talking stuff up, talking trash about the gift, but they're gonna try to have her steal a damn street board.
yeah,
But what gear,
three
girl?
times. Yeah, she
What
was
gear were
wrong.
they going to snatch that with their hands?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's crazy.
And then Grace like, it's your fault. I'm like, Grace, you kind of literally went out and got it. Like,
Yeah, it's like you really said like, let me do it. Like,
let me do
like
it. Like, but I didn't care about the sister thing because I'm just like, girl, this is Grace's day. I don't want to
I
give
just
it to
didn't care
her.
about the drama. Like, I wanted to see
Yeah,
them be like, if they would have had
because
like the sister come in, they would have been fine. I would have been good with that. But like, I just didn't want to see
yeah.
all the drama. Like.
Yeah, especially when Grace has a valid reason to not like her because she dipped. She always leaves when things get crazy. She wasn't there when her parents died,
Yeah.
and she thinks that the best way to get to people is by buying things and sending money. Like she supposedly sent what Spencer money for his birthday or something like that,
Yeah.
Easies, whatever. That's not going to win you love and affection. And like, girl, Grace did not owe you anything. And right now, especially during her wedding era, girl, get home.
Yeah.
I mean, their little like reunion at the end during the speech was okay, but like, girl, why are you bringing that angst to the literal speeches at the wedding?
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't. I mean, the toast was nice, but I didn't really care for it at all.
I did not
Really,
care.
honestly.
Like I enjoyed the parents thing. I enjoyed like the Billy and what's it called,
Preach.
Carter and Preach. That
Yeah.
was cool. Low key was shocked that Billy and Preach was tearing up a little bit when Carter was talking about the way.
Yo, that was
I was I was
they're
like,
so
what's going
extra. They're
on?
so extras.
They are so extra. I'm just like, why are y'all tearing up? But
Yeah.
you know what else is crazy? The
What?
foreshadowing.
For what?
Um, that Denise and potentially Preach is going to get together, maybe
Whoa, wait. Do you think
because
so?
he caught. I don't know. I mean, come on, but like she catches something and then
Oh,
he catches
yo, he
thing,
really knocked Spencer down to catch that thing, yo.
and then that would complete the circle. Oh, he did push the shot at Spencer. Like he really was in his
He
bag.
was like, all right,
But
I'm gonna
like,
get up here and try this. And then actually,
no. Spencer's face, he was like, "Are you serious?"
yo,
Or he ruined like a potential Olivia.
I was thinking that like, yo, if he catches this or
I,
something,
I I was thinking like, what if no? Because like if Grace do that, I was like, Olivia, get that shit, Olivia, now.
yeah,
Like get that shit down because I remember the episode opening up with a girl on the bed. I was like, I gotta be Olivia on that bed, and then
yeah.
everything opened up. I'm like, girl, catch it, and she did. It wasn't even thrown, but
Yeah.
Preach and Denise would complete that.
Honestly, that's not a bad pair. I don't think that's
Yeah,
like
they will
that's
complete. They will complete the circle because Carter and Grace,
yeah.
Laura, and then Denise,
And
and
Denise has been like struggling forever to find somebody. So
at least you understand because he got kids, she got kids.
yeah,
Both that toxic loves potentially like that could really
yeah,
complete the whole.
and that's probably what they're gonna do because then that'd be a way for them to keep Preach on the show,
Oh my
all that
god,
stuff. So yeah,
you know what I just said about him leaving the show like that.
yeah. But now, yeah, but
I really feel like at least by mid season 5 or potentially 6, the parents gotta go. Like they're in college now. Like I don't want to see y'all no more.
I don't think they're ever gonna get rid of Billy. I think
They're not.
Billy's
Yeah,
gonna forever. Billy, he's
Billy become
forever.
a coach.
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna become a coach probably.
Oh my god! But I don't know. I feel like with the police, I'm with the police. I'm over looking at the damn notes. But with the family, I mean, with the whole like parents thing, that was probably like the most kind of goodness we got because between Olivia and Layla, that was some tension. That oh my god, they ate
No, they're great,
this
man.
episode. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I
But
I don't
uh,
care how much everybody hates them. Like I
I
like them a lot. Like
like them like too.
they're becoming iconic because like I hate that they're hiding, but like they're having so many
Yes,
good scenes.
it was good because the way that they're able to communicate about simple things or like big things that have been kind of like hovering over their mind for a little bit, and it comes to a good point where they understand each other. That is crazy. And it's fact that like with Jordan, he waited. He waited to like setting the pace or relying on what Layla would want or was comfortable for her.
Yeah.
He finally agreed to like let's take it the next step. Especially when they said they wasn't gonna have when she was like shocked that Jordan didn't want to
Yeah.
have sex and they had it at the end. I was like, oh,
Yeah. And I don't know why, but I didn't even see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I don't know why.
so I
Any other
thought that
time I feel like I would have seen that coming because a lot of couples always say that on shows and
yeah,
it ends up happening like right like the 5 seconds later or something like that.
we didn't expect a lot of sex scenes today.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, crazy.
but
Oh man.
I didn't expect that. I thought they were going to continue like taking relationships slow.
Yeah.
Kind of do like so not a slow burn, but like a mid burn, I guess, maybe to like a couple more episodes.
Yeah.
But the
But
way they did it,
they have been
building up though.
building this up since last season. So I guess now is like a pretty decent time for like them to take
Yeah.
that step. But I like how they just always talk and they have these conversations and
Yeah.
him saying that he'll wait for her and her saying like I feel like they're both mature, like doing like the really good things with this one. And I think that's what's gonna make the relationship last and
Yeah.
be good. So
Yeah, and they communicate. Like they don't
yeah.
they're more open to communicate, especially when they built this relationship since last season when they went through like that was like this right now and it's like a calm pace for them to like really go all out in a relationship because last season was really more intense for both of them because once again Jordan was with Simone and Layla was, dealing with what happened with the aftermath of that. What was that girl, Carrie or Cassie? What the fuck?
Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie.
It was Carrie, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that was like a whole big thing, and the fact that they were able to overcome that and understand each other.
Yeah.
Like now they own it. They earned this relationship. They earned this peace.
Yeah, and the fact that Jordan was there for that whole thing and all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff,
He
like,
never like faltered. He never distanced himself from her.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good time for them to start
And
dating.
Mira,
And
when they got locked into the studio thing, like
yes,
all that stuff, I feel like was all building to this, and I think the relationship is really just
yeah.
good.
I low key, even though I love Jamon, I just feel like there was always something missing. But I still shipped it. I just feel like something was missing. I just feel like those relationships, besides like Olivia, was the ones that I'm like, damn, like it might end or it might
Yeah,
work. Who knows? But definitely, like I missed them, and I feel like Simone definitely shaped it what Jordan is today, which
yeah.
is why Layla sees this potential in him. But damn, like Jorayla is just they.
Yo, it's just I
I
don't
don't
know what it
know. Like
is, but
I saw this since season one, but I was like, how are they going to do it though? Because she's still in Spencer. I feel like when she started getting to Spencer, like Jordan was kind of like what? But like the fact that I was not wrong, I was like,
yeah, I
wow,
don't know. Their kisses and all that stuff, like their
so
moments are
good,
just so
good.
like if like I love when they were like kissing and then like Liv was knocking on the door
Yeah,
and then she had to go
and
hide.
he in the
Like I
closet,
love
and
that
then
stuff.
Jordan is so dramatic because why the fuck would you jump down the step, open the door up, and then try to act like you put on your jacket? Like you're
Yo, he literally is giving it away. Like,
yes. Because it was like three people by the door. That you mean tell me no one saw him like get down, run down them steps
yeah,
full
and,
speed
and remember when he was like playing with her hair and JJ was like right there
right
behind
there?
her? Like,
He got caught so fast. It's so embarrassing.
and then Layla almost got caught with like during the game when she was talking
Yeah,
about the
come up
text
and
and
say
stuff.
something. It's kind of cute, like funny. And then when Layla was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and like repurp, like go ahead and blush up your lips," it's kind of smudged.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh,
got Jordan meeting Olivia or whatever in the kitchen. And he's wiping off lipstick. Like, can y'all be serious?
I just feel like I don't
And
even know.
no
I
one
feel like
even made
everybody's gonna say
like
somebody's gonna know or something.
yeah, Jordan.
But
I mean,
actually, nobody's gonna know because I think they're gonna make it into a big thing with JJ,
yeah,
and it's gonna be his like
JJ,
kind of
yeah.
storyline
It's so
for.
crazy. No one even doubt, and no one even looked at the fact that they were the only ones dancing. No one looked at it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like they were. Nobody cared. And he
but
was
it
over
was
there.
funny. Yo, I love the game thing. I don't like. I feel like they should have stayed
They
at the
were,
other party. They should have stayed at the other party because I think it would have been even crazier. But
I
I
love the
like
game.
I like Dylan asking the questions. That made it even funnier.
I was on Twitter and I was like, why is he here? He's not even part of the vortex. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
and the fact that
Yeah.
he's like getting like the scoop, I'm like, and then
And he's underage. He's really
yeah, he's
underage.
underage. But having Dylan there was so hilarious because when he came up to them and was like, first of all, just kind of going to Olivia, but when he walked up on like when him and Spencer were talking about how the aunt was it Aunt Savannah or something like that, whatever
Yeah.
aunt was, or Cynthia that was asking him to do the Dougie for money.
No.
I was cracking up, and then you got Olivia talking about something. Oh, what's wrong? Like the fact that she came over there to talk to him.
Yeah, and the fact that Dylan's whole thing came full circle when he was like, I can only do the Dougie for so long because he had to keep doing it.
No, but yeah, like Dylan was a good addition, especially when, like we've missed him for a long time. Like we haven't seen him in
Yeah,
a while, and to see him like here and like listen to. First of all, he already knew the tension in the group because
yeah.
when they came to the, like who would hook up people, and it said Spencer, and then Olivia made that face, and he was like,
Let's
okay.
take a break. Like,
I
yeah.
was like, yeah,
Yeah,
please.
that's
But to
funny.
be honest, I don't really be understanding the vortex because Coop, Patience, and JJ is not a part of it though. Like they're in
Yeah,
the group, but y'all haven't switched dates. So like, what are you talking about? Like
yeah,
vortex only accord to Noun, Layla, Spencer, Olivia, Jordan, and Asher. That's pretty much it. Y'all like
yeah.
the outside vortex nation. So, anyways,
They need to add somebody new to the
they
to it
do.
too.
They need to add
Like,
something new,
I
but
don't know who, but
Sky, let me stop. Sky, let's go ahead because Coop keep forgetting that you have a girl on your shoulder.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, like between that, the parents and like Carter and them, because the fact that Carter was literally somebody that we hated in season
And
4.
now, like, I love him and Billy like
Yes,
being
like
best friends. Like, I love that. I don't know what it is,
like
but I've liked it ever since they were in the school and they were challenging each other, and he was
that's
singing
what
and
we
doing
do.
the piano and stuff. Like, I love that whole episode. Like, that's one of my favorite episodes. And ever since that episode, like, I really like them being like good
Yeah.
friends.
I saw it coming. I remember I kept denying it. I was like, I don't want to see this shit at all. And we were like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And the fact that it did happen, but he's like grown so much from being somebody that had like beef with Billy and then having beef with the football team to now um, trusting and being friends with Billy, who what he hated before, and also now having a relationship with Grace. And then the speech that called Dylan and Spencer gave him about thanks for making our mom happy, whatever. Like it was such a full circle that they fully became a
Yeah.
family now. Who I'm shocked didn't show up still is like what was what was the guy from what did he leave last season? I forgot his name. Oh my god. The guy that was on the football team in Crenshaw and him and Spencer had beef because he was with Spencer's dad. What happened to him?
What's Spencer's dad?
Darnell.
Oh yeah, but he's honestly, I'm not surprised because that actor is on a different show, so they probably just couldn't get him
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
and
So,
that's
but I
great.
liked him because I think that if he didn't, he would give him a really, really good person for the Vortex and for the whole show, like to be on the
He
show.
would have been like the Lando of All American.
Yo, yeah, he would have been like really, really. He would have spiced things up. He would have been like,
Yeah,
yeah, it would
imagine
have been
that.
crazy.
Robbery. But yeah, lastly, because I feel like this All American it was straightforward, but we really got to get into All American Homecoming.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yo,
All American.
Olivia, what are you talking about?
Let me
Close
back.
it.
Let me get on
I
you.
don't understand. I don't understand.
Okay, so with Olivia, it is a disconnect because they both want each other, but they're not meeting eye to eye. Now, I understand why Olivia rejected Spencer or told him that it was closure because she was the one that was dumped. He dumped her. This whole time in the party, she's trying to get his eye, his attention, realize what he's missing because he dumped her. And this whole party proved to her that he was dating or flirting or whatever she thought she was feeling insecure about last episode. It came back to light. because in the last episode, she was hinting at jealousy, and Jordan was like, he's not with anyone. And then to see, like, literally a couple days later, or even a week later, because I don't know the timeline of 2 and 4, I mean 3 and 4, you see that he's texting somebody all night, smiling at his phone.
Yeah, he was being extra.
JJ had to mention that. Spencer said something about how y'all need to hurry up this game. He got somewhere to be. So
Yeah.
he's definitely showing that he's moving on, or at least somewhere. And Olivia kept looking like she was getting sad, jealous, like damn, like he's potentially moving on. And then to, you know, talk with him later on during that time, because once Coop mentioned that big ass bomb, he wanted to help the peace because he didn't want her mad at him. But if he realized that he missed her and he really wants to, like, give it another go, he goes talks to her and they hook up, and then she, like, it was closure because she doesn't want to get her heart broken again because she just witnessed all this before. She
Yeah.
saw everything he's done today. Imagine if Coop never said anything, he would have left the party and went with the girl, and nothing would have happened. So she protected her peace because the last thing she needs to give another go, and they still have this problem. Because once again, they still haven't even talked about their situation, the reason why. Like,
they need to talk about it.
Yes,
He said, like, he hasn't. What did he say when he grabbed her arm? He hasn't moved on and all that
she hasn't moved on, and she's like, and then she's like, oh yeah, well, you don't really gotta tell me anything. Like, first of all, she mentioned the phone call with the girl. Then she said not her business, but I'm like, girl, you were just
you definitely want to know. You definitely want him to tell you everything.
And then when he gripped her again, which reminded me of season 3, when both season 3 moments when she had that orange and black, like, I guess, like, jacket, and they were at, like, the pool, doing the pool thing, and then the one at school before she jumped on Asher. Those were the 2 moments, right there, that arm grab, and then the eyes, like, the tension was there, like, he didn't stop with eye contact at all. Every scene, eye contact was on go. And she knew, because she thought, she was like, it doesn't matter. You don't got to prove that to me. Then the kiss happened. Lord.
That was iconic.
Iconic is not even a name, because the first 2 pickups, was a little something there. But when she jumped up, he knew where to go. They went. Then they went to, they did what they had to do. Like, and I know that Patience was there, so Patience didn't hear that shit.
Oh,
like, yeah. Patience didn't hear any of that. Patience was like, damn, like,
yeah.
Did not care. She was like,
that's crazy.
She was like, somebody knocking boots. Yes, they are your friends. But yeah, I understand why she did it, and I feel like the best way to explain what's happening with them is the eye stares. Because I saw on Twitter, I think I saw on Tumblr actually, about somebody explaining the looks between them and how it, everybody said it paralleled the weddings, and how in the first one, which is I think season 3, the beginning of season 3 with the Jordan and Simone wedding, they were staring at each other, but it was more so Spencer knew he wanted her, while Olivia was kind of hesitant. Then when they did the second stare, she was ready and he was ready, so they started dating. And then now with this one, he would look first, and she wasn't looking, and then when he looks the way she looks, so they both want each other, but they're both having this, like, just this disconnect, which they need to get through first. Yes. But they still do want each other, definitely.
I did love the looks because it reminded me of that parallel when Jordan and Simone had their wedding and all that stuff.
That wasn't even their moment. Like, that's so sad. Like,
none of these moments are their moments, and they keep handing the cameras to them.
I literally thought that they were going to do that moment at Grace and Carter's wedding. Cause I was going to be like, damn, like, y'all really took their moment away like that.
Yeah.
But it was more like the way that they was able to, like, convey the looks and tell us where they at in this relationship point. But, like, I don't know. So I feel like I don't know, because they got 20 episodes this season, so I want to know how long they're going to milk this disconnect.
Probably until episode, like, to the mid-season. Like, it's probably gonna go to the mid-season finale, and then, like, there's gonna be like a cliffhanger. It's probably gonna be like, I don't know. It's probably gonna be like a pregnancy scare or like something crazy.
Oh yeah, people been saying that on
so it's probably gonna be either that for them, or it's gonna be like, it's gonna be something crazy to where they're not fully together, but they're gonna be I feel like they're gonna be working their way together, like back together. But then something's gonna happen. It's gonna be like some cliffhanger.
A pregnancy scare would eat.
It would, like.
It would. And I know you're probably like, this girl Olivia, she's full on her article, she's full dedicated. We do
No,
not
throw the
respect
article
her.
away. It's time to get the
Like,
article
I know
like
people probably
published or
like, I know
whatever.
people probably like, she's in her bag. She, her career is thriving. But supposedly, I heard that the coach is going to get paid and he's going to leave quietly. In the article, I think episode 7 will be revealed. So it ain't even like he gonna really get their repercussions because he dipped.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping, I don't know, like whatever they do, get messy. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna
Y'all,
be
y'all messy with All American Homecoming, that's for sure.
yeah,
Uh,
so
yeah,
they
yeah,
gotta
but
yeah.
yes, amazing episode. 9 out of 10. Dorayla and Bolivia are definitely doing good.
Yeah, just
Can't wait to see what they're going to do, especially with next episode with
they just
being.
need to have them talk though. They just need to have Olivia actually have a big conversation
Yeah,
because
I feel like maybe they should just stop trying to get them with other people and have them.
yeah, like yo, we don't need any of
Yeah,
that.
so hopefully for the next 3 episodes or 2 to 3 ones, we see Olivia worrying about her article and getting the last finishing touches.
Have you
More
seen the
interviews.
promo? I haven't seen the promo. I mean, I did see the promo, but
Yeah,
I
the
can't remember
promo
what
for
it
All
was.
American, the promo for All American was kind of a lot, but not a
Uh,
lot. Next week for All American Homecoming, it's very nice.
yeah, I can't
It's
remember
like
the
they're
All
gonna be
American
a lot
one.
of happier. It's gonna kind of like a breaker from this episode, but All American, I think, is just Jor Ayla trying to dodge or trying to convince
Oh
JJ.
yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Everybody
I
else,
remember.
I barely remember, but I'm hoping that those next episodes, Layla, well, Layla and JJ and Jordan deal with their stuff, and that maybe Jordan will convince JJ to be quiet.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Olivia will finish writing up her article for next few episodes, and we can see
Oh,
them.
but have you? But she did not mention that article once.
Yeah,
Look how amazing her character, like her character was so
yeah,
good
it's
without
crazy,
it.
crazy when they dropped the article in the coach stuff storyline because she didn't mention the article. The only person that mentioned the article was Jordan because he was like, she
Yeah,
was everything for the article or her job. And
I was like, oh shoot, like
I'm like, you gonna say that? And then she looked at Spencer and they looked at each other. I was like,
Coop and Jordan, Coop and Jordan.
they're getting our nerve. They're doing too much. But yes, hopefully everything comes to light.
Yeah. Hopefully we get
Olivia,
Asher back next episode. Hopefully we see Jamie, Sky. Yo, let's see characters. Like
you said
yeah.
let's see some characters. Like serious. Let's be serious now.
Oh man.
Hopefully we can see some resolutions. But the fact that it's so early in the season, it feels like it's mid-season already because how much is happening.
Yeah.
But the fact that this episode alone was able to compact, so I love the thing that All American does a good job at is it was some writers doing the episodes can compact so much in an episode and it come out right. And the fact that it was like so many storylines but three big set pieces and it all came together, which is so good. Like them compact episodes be eaten down.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so what do you want to see next for like what for All American? Like, what do you want to see the next couple episodes?
I just want to see. I want to see Jordan and Layla like I want to see where the relationship goes. I want to see them just have moments together. Like remember, like I want to see them just like go and like do stuff like away from
Yeah,
everybody else. I would like to see them like have like a date, like stuff like that. Go like have
yeah.
fun, stuff like that.
A
But just
hiding date.
yeah,
One thing I'm really excited to see is that if there is a crossover, how is Layla and Simone going to like interact?
that's going to be
Because
wild.
Simone is like, damn, like you did get my you did get my ex. I'm just like, but I
Yeah.
also want. So let's get out. I'm gonna go to America for a second. But like, who would Simone be with by that episode? Because
Yeah. Not Damon, so I'm not worried about that. That's probably it's gonna be Lando. It's gonna be Lando. So
oh now you're full confident now? Because last
yeah,
night you
I
were
mean, it's gonna
like, think
put to bed. That tennis dude is gone. I don't think he has
I
any.
that tennis man was going to be he was going to be non-existent. You kept saying that this tennis man is going to show up and he's going to be what she needs.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's gonna be either Lando or nothing at this point.
Yeah, like I cannot believe I was right again. Like I was with the JJ thing, and then me saying, "Yo, they got some tension there, got some chemistry there." I didn't think they were going to. I know we're getting early, but
Yeah,
I didn't think they were going to do that. I was
but
shocked.
yeah, but
Yeah,
All American, good episode. Um,
please do not drop from here. And please, when you give us a lot of Olivia, that's when it really
no,
goes.
yeah, please, like, yo, I just
That
want to see them having conversations, doing stuff,
is in
like,
jail And
We don't need to see Spencer and that girl that he was texting. We don't need to see any of that. Keep it
no,
texting or
no.
whatever. Like that's
Like
what we.
I was just so smiling so damn hard. Like he gives it
Yeah,
away. Like he really pissed me off, smiling hard as shit at that phone. Like
yeah, saying that they're
that's so
friends.
funny. Like now she Jordan with the comment with the comedics.
Yeah, like now,
Like please,
like and saying that like
come
they're
on.
just friends and stuff like that. Like,
That's what
yeah,
you
I
need.
don't
You
know.
need like a friend like that. How that girl was with helping his career. Like where the hell she go? Like why can't you have her be his like friend to like talk to?
Yes, that would actually
And
be cool.
what happened to like Olivia going to that girl who used to be like talking some sense into to her, and then like was able to help her realize her feelings for Spencer.
Oh,
What happened to that
yeah.
girl? What happened to that guy that
Uh,
told Spencer you're in love with Olivia? Like
Oh
what?
yeah, his therapist, yeah, and that was basically
Who did
Olivia's
that?
therapist.
Big
Like that
time.
was the girl
Crucial
that she went to
parts.
for the meetings. Yeah,
Yeah, these are the crucial parts. Like, come on
the
now.
nurse. You're talking about the nurse lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what's
I
going
don't know
on?
where she went. Yeah, but
Damn. But yes, Samantha and Daniel's chemistry is
out of this
honestly
world, it's elite tier.
insane because the way that the feelings and like want and like hunger can convey in their eyes, and then like first of all, I feel like we shouldn't even been there. Like the scene was just too much. Like we shouldn't even been there, especially when they picked her up. Like it was definitely they're definitely not beating them allegations. I fear. And then let alone then you like his teared eyes, and then you see
Yo,
his
he was literally crying. He was
Olivia,
literally. She said closer. He was like, "Yeah, I
and
agree." He
that,
was literally tearing
oh,
up. He's
they're
literally
losers.
crying,
They're
bro.
losers. They're
Literally
losers. They're
crying.
losers.
He's literally
Like they
crying,
were
talking about
literally
okay.
they were sad as shit next to each other, looking off in the distance. Like he's teared eyed up, and Layla, Olivia trying to like clear her eyes. Like, can you be serious?
Bro, come on now. Like
Like, who are y'all trying to fool? Like that
idiots.
chemistry is amazing. Y'all cannot waste that chemistry. I need them to be in another movie or another show. Like, please.
Facts. But let us know in the comments about All American. What you guys think about this episode
Yeah. What do you like?
and
Dislike?
about Olivia,
Yeah.
Jordala, like all that.
Opinions. What do you think for the next trailer? What do you hope to see? Do you think JJ is going to get back to getting a storyline? Like, let us know.
Let us know if they need to finally bring Sky in. Like,
Or Asher and Jamie, because one thing Arlon's going to do is fight for their rights. I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
facts. Yo, Asher and Jamie, man, that's the end game. That's the top one ship right now.
what's the top one? Drayla, you say?
No, Asher and Jamie. That's T1 right now.
No, they're not.
Honestly,
Stop.
if we're going with who's together, it's definitely Asher and Jamie, Jordan and Layla, then it's Olivia. You know, because like they're not together, but like they got like
Yeah, yeah, well, to be honest, Olivia is always going to be
I mean, they're always
together.
gonna be top one. They're always gonna be the best. They're elite,
Like,
but you know,
you're never going to fall out of love with each other. So we're just going to keep it
facts.
going. So now let's get into All American Homecoming. So now we're here with All American Homecoming, which is the bread and butter. Okay, what are your ratings for this episode? Because
Yeah,
it's a 10 out of 10
I'll
for me.
probably give it a 9.5 out of 10 because I don't like Damon keep messaging Simone and all that. So I gotta give it a 9.5.
It was a 10 out of 10 for me. This is probably the best episode out of the 2 seasons, maybe thus far for me, because I got a lot of things. I got Lamone and Damon. So, and maybe because I just care about Simone, I literally follow her anywhere. So let's start off with the biggest thing, which was the bomb threat. That was kind of an over thing, and I feel like this bomb threat was very big and crucial.
Yeah.
And I like the way that they handled it. Some of the dialogue though was kind of like, especially with like Cam, but it was pretty fine. I like that like this whole thing had a lot of people realize what they probably was pushing against. It helped Thea and Simone at least act cordial for a little bit and make them realize how much they missed their friendship, even though it might take a
Yeah.
while before they become friends. It pushed Lando and Simone to become closer because
Oh,
because last episode, the one before that, there was some tension because he embarrassed her in class and they had this like push and pull because, he was Damon's enemy. But now we see that that's not the case. But also we got an update about, baby Shay and how that was dealing. And then we got Cam and Amara becoming close. But also Marcus and Amara, I literally feel like
It's a
Marcus
wrap.
will want it back.
It's
Uh,
over. I don't
and
see it coming.
it's you know, yeah, I mean, he wants it back, but
Yeah.
I personally don't care. I mean, I don't really mind it. I don't really. I feel like
I don't
she
care
cares
about the
about.
relationship
I don't care. Oh,
anymore.
she
I
cares.
feel
Yeah,
like it missed it point like in season one, it would have been good, but I don't feel like it's
yeah.
not.
I just feel like what's so crazy. Just a sidetrack about this, like, because we were still on the bomb threat thing. But what's crazy to me is that I don't know the direction, which I guess is a good thing. But I'm so used to the All American setup that I'm literally nervous about any ship in All American Homecoming.
Yeah.
They're not going in the same format, which is why I think for us, we're like, yeah, Damon is definitely going to go through this Olivia idea of him dating Thea, then leaving Thea for Simone. But then you got like Marcus and them, like you didn't have other ships that like had a love triangle already besides the main one. And
Yeah.
with Marcus, I don't really care. I mean, I was all aboard for it, but I feel like once they slept together in a blackout episode and then try to push away from each other, and then the finale of season one, I just don't really care about it. Her and Zeke is okay. Once again, I feel like whoever she ends up with, I'm happy for her. If she's thriving, I love it.
Yeah.
But if Marcus is going to bring his like until he gets himself perfectly fine and like all his struggles is at ease and he knows what he wants, I don't want him to be coming to Amara with that because she cannot handle his complications and also her working as a principal or president or whatever. She's principal, right?
She's the president. The president.
Okay, yeah. So working her as the president, she cannot be handling him, dealing with the coach, and whatever the case may be. She can't be juggling two things. And I feel like if she's with him to a degree, it can become a hassle. But I do feel like he's still on it because when she said go handle our kids, I was like, okay. But yeah, so back on the thing, this episode helped a lot of people interact more, realize to take their friendships or relationships more serious. Thea realized that she really loved Damon.
Well, I don't even know what Damon realized, honestly.
Damon,
About it. I mean, he realizing that he has to like let his parents in, like his actual, and like forgive them in a way, and like open
Damon's
up,
one
being
of them.
open to the like the idea of like being a part of the family and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
trying to forgive his real dad and all that stuff, and yeah, it's just like a lot for
Yeah,
him.
and I feel like I'm happy that it's being brought up because that was the big like point for him in season one about finding his parents and
Yeah.
his family, and the fact that now he got to and now he's moving on forward, and he definitely took Lando's word to heart, which was to not let his family beef jeopardize his baseball career. I'm happy to see that that's in effect. And this whole episode brought everybody's like biggest points to the air, and then with Nate and Keisha and Nico, and then with Cam and Amara, and then with Thea and everybody, like they all were at a place where they realized they what they wanted. And Damon definitely realized he wanted his family back. He wanted to not let their story end with Simone. Don't know what
Yo,
that means.
right.
And
I was thinking about that earlier, and I was thinking, okay, maybe he meant like that maybe they're not dying, so maybe like their story, like their lives aren't like over yet. Yo, I'll just try. I was trying to like give my. I'm trying to think. Yo, I need my ship to like be okay. It's like,
oh no, because I was sitting here thinking about when you said that you wish that Damon and Thea had like where they had to hide from.
somebody in the comments said something about that too. Like, yo,
You talking about that's gonna be elite.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
we didn't quite get that, but it's okay.
about
I
something
mean,
else, which was the our story isn't ending. But the thing is that it can mean a lot of things. It can mean that their friendship or their story or their build up or their lives won't end. But it's crazy that he didn't say that shit to Thea.
yeah, I'm
Like
just
what
like,
did he just called Thea and he basically said, continue to be bad at me and I'll come back and talk to you about it. But with Simone, he's like, our story not gonna end, babe.
yo, yeah, I don't know.
Then like I don't even think they barely like him and Thea barely brought out what they were talking about when they were like at the end. But then you got him going to someone telling him, "Did you see my message?" Like,
Yeah, I'm like,
definitely, I
wait,
feel like
why are you going around like, yo,
that was
go to see Thea first, like, why are you worried about Simone? Like,
that was. I feel like this scaredness definitely about to have him admit his feelings for Simone right there.
it's gonna be bad because if he finds out what Lando and Simone
Yeah.
did,
Okay. Let's get to the points. Let's get to the characters because I'm saving Simone, Damon, and Lando for last because I've never been speak. I want to tell you, like, I'm not like all jokes aside. I never felt compelled to rewatch any scene from All American unless it was Olivia. But the way that it's been 2 days now, and I'm still rewatching that Lando and Simone scene, all their scenes.
Yeah.
That's telling you something. And as much as I love Damon, I don't like I rewatched her scenes a couple times, but like I don't rewatch.
Love to hear it. Love to hear
No, be quiet.
it.
You know what I mean? Like there's scenes I watch, enjoy, I'm living, but that scene, that Linden scene right there, I was kicking my feet laughing. And I wasn't even home, so I had to like keep it cool and calm. But even then, they was like, "Girl, you all right?" And I'm like, "No," because Simone ate down, no crumbles. But yeah, let's start with the lower characters. I guess we can start with Amara,
Yeah.
since well, who else really had anything like later? I guess we do Amara.
Yeah. And then we can go like Nate and Nico and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And
no, but low key, we could kind of do we could just do JR and JR's parents, because JR barely did a lot. I mean, he barely had a lot. Like he was more
yeah.
of a comic episode. So JR, I'm happy that we got some more. I feel like this whole episode was kind of a reflection of season one, which I'm happy they
Yeah.
didn't do storylines. It was nice to feel and hear how JR been feeling, for a while, and that with them and being like stuck in the same place, it made him realize how the stuff that he was holding on, especially feeling the blame for his parents breaking up, and how him, in his sickness was the reason that that Damon was put up for adoption. He feels that it was his fault because of his family, his parents arguing, and the reason why them not meeting eye to eye was the reason why the affair started, and all this complication, and the fact that Damon is like, this is what you was holding for me. Like, you could have been told me this. Like, this
Yeah.
is not your fault. Like, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at you. Like, this is no reason for you to be feeling this way. I was happy to see their brotherly bond develop, because I know that deep down, GR definitely feels something. Regardless if it was like, 'cause he already felt something about, the fact that he was the one that got kept while Damon was the one that got put up for adoption.
Yeah.
To fully hear it out of his mouth and to see Damon's reaction to it was really good, because that was probably a big ass stress on, JR's shoulders, and to hear, Damon be like, don't blame yourself for your parents' drama. That was good.
Yeah. I love
Sadly,
their whole talk. I love their
I love
whole
the
like
whole talk. Like, I always,
communicating.
I always love when they interact, because like they literally give the best brother like sibling bonds like ever I've ever seen in a while.
Yeah.
And to see like how authentic it felt, like even with the bomb situation and how both of them came to talk to Cam, it was just like it felt so authentic. Like they literally
Yeah.
like brothers. Like they act the same way, like they do the same thing. They both got swag. They both understand each other. Basically the same damn hairdo. Like they're pretty much brothers to the T.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that the next episode we're going to be seeing him really thrive, because he's going to be having some little play down with his boo Gabby, or was it Gabby or whatever.
I think it was,
Um,
yeah.
and he's gonna be trying to make her jealous, I think, at the party. So we're gonna be seeing that go into full effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to see GR now talking and
I
comfortable,
love
and
him
now.
saying that he was scared, telling Damon that he was scared and all that stuff. Like I just like it's like
Yeah,
little moments like that. It's good.
it was a big situation, and I'm happy that we see like we see like this episode, we see all the main characters being vulnerable and expressing their sad, like their trauma or what they're afraid of, instead of trying to have them be
Yeah.
like this muscular man. Like, we got to stay strong. The fact that we saw them like tear up or be scared and confined in other characters was very good, refreshing to see. We can go into the parents. I'm the fact that I literally said this episode, my last talk with us, I was like, "Wow, where's the mom?" And the fact that the mom came today, like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm really out here. Hit me in the writing room now. I got you. But it was good to see her come, and the fact that Damon once again was more open to talking with her, because I feel like I've been through that. I was like, she's the one that wanted to make it work, and to see that Damon is giving her a chance, and he's at least going closer into like building a bond with his real mom. And he
Yeah.
even wanted his mom and his adopted mom, well, both his moms, to talk, but
Yeah. But she couldn't.
I
Yeah.
guess he can't make it. So it's going. I guess it's going to still be kind of a thing, because now with his dads, both of them he's mad at, which is going to be something. But it was good to see the mom.
Yo,
You
it
know,
was so crazy when he said
that was crazy.
he was like he was
He
like
played.
I'm
No, save it when he played JR's dad.
yeah.
For 1 second. But yes, I was so happy to see JR smile when when they hugged, because he really
Yeah.
needs, like, it's really time for them to come together as a family. Now let's get to the dad. When he was like, we're gonna make it work, and everybody was like, yay, and then he was like, and then the dad was like, oh, thank you for giving us a chance, and he was like, go ahead,
That
say
was
it.
just meant for her. Like that was
He loved
and
the shit out of him. Like, and the thing is that I'm sorry, but I don't feel bad for this man.
no, I don't feel bad
I
because
don't.
Damon laid out everything that he has to do. He has to earn that trust. and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Like
And
he
like
did, he didn't care.
he
Like the
didn't
fact
reach out
that,
to him. He was treating
yeah,
him
they
like any
are
other
even told
regular
him.
baseball player. Like,
JR even said it. Like JR was like, "You didn't even check up on us. Like
yeah,
this is a bomb, and you're worrying about fucking baseball. Like you're not checking up on us as a family. You're only caring about the sport. Therefore, like you have a lot of problems to work on than just trying to kiss up to Damon's butt because now he's trying to give everybody a chance. Like you have to earn it." And him saying that he's going to be at some diner. I wrote it down, but I'm not even going to give him the time of day to look that shit up. But
yeah.
the
He
fact that
said
he was
some
like,
diner for like every single day until Damon's ready and all that stuff.
they said that he's going to show up at the Lennox Diner
Yeah,
Wednesday at 7 p.m. every week. And I'm like, well, Damon's not going to be showing up for them few weeks, boo. So
yeah,
until he hits like a pot of gold, he will not be showing up to talk to you. I don't know why he thought that was going to be like, and the fact that you're going to say it the same day when he's like, he don't want to talk to you. You're like, yeah, I want to come at Lennox for every week on Wednesday to until you give us a chance to give me a chance. I'm like, you don't deserve it. You literally
yeah.
don't deserve it. Like you didn't care about him before. And now, out of nowhere, he wants to be like Dr. Dad. He kind of reminds me of fucking Dan from One Tree Hill a little bit.
Oh
Like,
my God. No, he's not that bad. I don't think he's that bad.
he's not that bad because I didn't get to where how worse Dan is.
Yeah, he
But
got it really
like,
bad.
I'm just like the push and pull and like the favoritism to one son, and then like treating the other one like crap until it's like until something happens to the other son. It's ridiculous, and I'm like, no. Whatever they try to do with him, I'm not gonna eat. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, if Damon can fully be at peace with some of his family, okay, I support my son, but that man will not be getting any praise from me
Yeah. I'm just
because
glad he's giving
yeah,
his
he's just
moms a
yeah,
chance, you know.
and even though he may resolve something with Jesse Senior, he still got his dad who won't like his other dad who doesn't remember anything, and then
Yeah.
he's kind of like, damn, like I can't even really be properly mad at him because he doesn't remember what he done.
Yeah.
And he hurt, his mom and him. So, we got a lot of stuff that's going to be dealing with Damon on that end. But the dad, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. That
But
must be
next,
tough, but yeah.
it's tough, but we'll see. Next, we can do. I mean, do you think Cam had a bigger part, or do you think we should save Cam for like higher?
Save Cam for hire because I think we should go like Nate, Nico, and that Keisha thing.
Yeah, I feel. I mean, I love it for like. Yeah, we can do Nico, Cam. No, Nico, Keisha, and Nate, and
Yeah.
one round. Okay. So honestly, I don't know why Nate tried to push Nico onto Keisha.
Yeah. And so soon.
Yeah, and so
Again.
soon, especially when they had like a whole argument the last episode before, and they stopped having the family, family dinners,
Yeah. You
and then
see what happens when they stop having family dinners? This stuff
everything
happens.
goes to shit.
Oh, it's
And
crazy.
like the fact is that like that Keisha doesn't owe you like that. As much as
Yeah.
our friends, like you cannot force this man onto her. You cannot force Nico to be like to force him onto Keisha like that. I'm gonna have Nico stay around so you can get to like him. Like, no.
Yeah.
Especially when everything's still fresh. And even Cam was like, Cam is real. He's like, I'm stick beside
Yo,
Keisha.
it
He was
like
like,
it came
he's
full
like,
circle because remember
yeah,
the Keisha and Cam talking, having a conversation and all that stuff. So I like how Cam inserted himself into their conversation. That was
yeah.
funny.
He was like, listen, if she don't like him, I'm not gonna like him either. Like
Yeah,
now he fumbled up my leftovers and plates. It's over. But like, yeah, like Nate, like she does not have to be forced to hang out with Nico, and the fact that you're forcing her to hang out with them and like chill with them, like that's not going to make them like each other. What you thought they were going to be like? Oh my god, you like chemistry? Me too. And it's gonna be cool. No.
yeah.
And Nico is like I low-key feel like they're going to try to. I don't know. I know they're going to be possibly like some storylines where it's going to really like hit Nate very badly because she.
It definitely is.
But I truly want her to realize that not everybody's going to like this man, and
And they really shouldn't because he's already caused her so much
yeah,
pain. Like,
yeah, like literally, and I truly feel like he's ruining her shine. Just like he's just said, like
yeah,
he's
I was shocked by what she said at
yeah,
the end. I was like, wow.
like he's making her act a different way that she's not acting like, and she's like lowering how like vibrant she is, and I don't like that he's doing that. But she doesn't see it, and I
Yeah,
truly don't know how they're going to handle that situation because he should just probably watch it from a side eye view. But the fact that between she said that both of them arguing reminded her of her parents, which is understandable, and like
yeah,
having them argue and somebody that she loves, both people that she loves argue, kind of puts her back in that mindset as when she was younger. But like you can't expect Keisha to understand, like, be like that, especially when you were just disagreeing with him like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You didn't like what he was saying about the police thing. So like it's not like you're arguing with him a lot, and the fact that he don't even really care because Nico does not care about her.
At all.
Nico
Yeah.
really told Keisha that, oh yeah, whenever Nate gets into an argument or something like that, like she'll go off and cool down.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? You're not gonna go look for her? Like
Yeah.
why
At least try
not,
and like.
why are you not understanding to find her? Like why do you think like so you want her to just cool off by herself and not talk?
I love how Keisha doesn't hold back from anything though, or saying anything. I love that.
Yeah, I'm happy that she's one of those friends that is going to ride or die for you no matter what. Because
Yeah.
nowadays you really need that friend that's going to be there to reassure you and tell you the stuff that you don't want to hear, especially how that man is trash. And I know
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop with Nico, and I feel like it's going to really going to hurt Nate because she really loves this man, and I don't know why. But she keeps saying to give, she keeps saying
I knew
give
he
him
was
the give.
trash as soon as like he got the family dinners canceled. Like that automatically like just made him trash because
Yeah,
that
like
was the worst.
yeah, like once that Instagram post came out and they tell my son it might not be him, I'm like, no, it's really him.
Yeah, because he's the
Bye.
only one talking about it, and he's the only one that
Exactly. Like
knows.
the only one that knows. As soon as you said you were gonna go den with the group, it was up on Instagram like 2 hours later. Like there's no
Yeah,
way it's not. And I feel like she's not really puzzling what she'd be saying to him, and that's going to kick everybody in the butt. So
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
they can give that man a chance, but I'm not, and I'm just going to be here for when it downfalls
yeah.
because
It's
it's
gonna be
going down
bad.
badly. So yeah, but Nate, baby, please,
Yeah,
don't let this man get you like that. But I also like the vulnerability of her this episode as well, talking about her family because we really didn't hear that much about her family. Only when it came to her talking to Jared about when his family was getting divorced in season
oh
one.
yeah, yeah,
So to get more insight about the traumatic effects it has on her as well, because like it made well, not everybody, but like we would have assumed that she kind of grown it, she's like more got comfortable and she like pushed it behind her, but the fact that it's still current, that seeing her friends and her lover argue, it brings back up that trauma, like basically making her basically relive when she lived when she as she was a kid. That was something I love to see, and that they didn't forget, these
yeah.
characters' chemistry and their history. So that was nice. But Nico, you gotta go. You're trash. You was out here talking dirty about Keisha, like you thought you ate, but you didn't.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
you go. What happened with Keisha? Oh yeah, well Keisha, she was trying to reach out to Cam.
yeah. But he was just going through it. Yeah,
He was going through it, so I'm hoping that in the next episode, which I guess is going to be a good thing, because the next episode is going to be a relaxing one for everyone.
yeah. It looks fun. Yeah,
One, so hopefully he can talk to her and he'll calm down and like relax and talk about what happened, and he kind of opened up to her, which they seem to be doing really well. But
yeah,
she's been trying to reach out, which means that she really was scared and she really wanted to talk to him, but he was not picking up. But he's been going through a lot, so it's very understandable. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, now let's get to Thea. Do you want to talk about Thea because you missed her last episode? So
Yo, yeah. No, I liked a lot of the stuff. Like besides the Damon stuff, on like get the whole group to listen, and they were both coming at Tootie and all that stuff. Yo, Tootie was
no,
trash.
Tori is fucking annoying because like
Yeah,
every time
she's so
Simone
annoying.
says something, she would just talk. I'm just like, girl, can you shut the fuck up? Like,
Yeah,
that's why your mom be yelling at you because you don't let people talk. You just keep
yeah,
talking or trying to downplay everybody's ideas. Like, are you doing something about it, leader? Like, you're supposed to
yeah.
right
She
now
was
and
just too
you're
much.
complaining. But I was happy that Thea came back. Once again, I really don't mind her character. Once again, I'm not really investing in her character that much because, like, once again, they haven't flushed her out more for me. Well, they have, but like, I wish that they would stop having her just be wrapped around being Damon's girlfriend.
Yeah, like I want her like she's tennis back and she's still going through rehab and all that stuff. So I was just trying to rehab that thing.
We need more than just seeing her jealous of Simone, especially when we're trying to convince to us that that Damon and Simone's relationship is platonic. Like we can't have that and then have Thea doing the jealousy stuff,
Yeah,
especially when she should be more comfortable, especially if her and Damon are in love with each other, which we'll get into that in a minute.
yeah,
But it was good to see, Simone and Thea once again talking and socializing. In fact, that Simone once again, I don't know why they do this. Like I understand because they're friends, and I said that they're going to become friends at some point or talk to each other. Like they can't separate each other. But I hate that they always have Simone be like the talking factor to Damon or Thea about the relationship, especially when even though she's friends with Thea, that's not her place because she used to like your man. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like they already be trying to have Simone.
Yeah, it feels bad because
Like,
like you shouldn't be talking
yeah,
to
yeah,
somebody that likes the guy you're with, you know?
especially when she could have had a chance to have him if you waited a couple more episodes. Like to keep having Simone be like this relationship helper for them when that was supposed to be her man, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't like sometimes it may not be their intent, but I just can't take it serious because soon as Thea told Simone that, oh my god, first of all, think about the literally person at risk to see Damon.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, Damon was out here sending that text message to
Yo,
but the fact that like she realized that she loved Damon and she told Simone about it, and Simone made that was like, oh, and then I guess she realized the severity of their relationship, and
yeah.
that's why I probably pushed her.
Yeah. But I love Thea opening up and love her getting these feelings and like it's
Yeah,
showing more of
yeah,
her, and I love that.
yeah, because we need to figure out that mark on her arm, but also I guess her and Damon are going to be opening up more because she's been that talk that they're supposed to be having. That was nice. You want to talk about the kiss?
Yo, they're iconic, man. They're iconic. Like, yo, like they're becoming the best ship in all American universe. Like,
What?
I'm just joking, but
Oh,
like
it's
they're
Olivia.
no, I'm just playing. But they're
I
becoming
thought you were gonna say All American like Homecoming, but like Universe.
yeah, no, I was just playing. I love that Damon said I love you first. Cause I feel like that's a huge thing in the
No,
whole thing.
it's not.
It definitely
It's
is.
not.
It is.
It's not because he said it after Simone was like, "I didn't read your message."
Yo, Damon's just I don't even know what's wrong with him.
We're gonna save
But
it to get on because that was a mess in itself. But yeah, the fact that like it was so sad when Amara was doing the discussion, and first of all, we gotta go back to Amara because we really didn't talk about her when we said we were. We got in
I was
very
gonna do it probably when we talked about Cam because
yeah, yeah,
Cam
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
So
But to see like when Amara was doing that, voiceover and it said that people may go their separate ways or go back to how they were before, and you
yeah.
see Thea and Simone like walk, and then they did a disconnect,
I
like
like that.
Olivia,
Yeah. But I yeah.
looked, and then the other one looked, and they kept walking. Like it shows that they miss each other and that it's not
Yeah.
like equal intent. But Thea has to realize herself that you can't be afraid of dating you can't be afraid of somebody that had previous history with your ex
Yeah.
because of relationships, but we'll see. I do miss their friendship. Like once again,
I think it's just Thea growing, like she's gonna mature a lot through this
I have
injury, and I think when she gets better, she's gonna apologize to Simone, and they're gonna be good. But I do like that it's taking a while. Like it's already 4 episodes in, they're
yeah, it's
still
not
not
yeah.
friends.
It's four. It's
So
episode four, and it feels like it's like episode five or like episode 8. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
yeah, so I mean that's good. That it's not just something that's easily fixable because that means that the relationship really isn't like that
Yeah, that
meaningful. So it's
really,
like, but
really is.
now it like really is meaningful because it's taking so long and all that. So I like that. And
They building it up before everybody does a vortex switch,
yeah,
but yeah, and also I do think that when her and Damon were kissing and she pushed away, I do think that's maybe she's a virgin.
oh,
So,
definitely, yeah, she definitely is, and
so
all
that's what
that
I
because
because at first I was like, oh, maybe she's still not comfortable due to what happened in season one. But then I'm like, also it could be that, and also times the fact that this is her first relationship.
yeah.
That's a virgin, which they'll probably have
So
that.
yeah, they're probably gonna have that like whole like storyline kind of thing where it's
What I
like,
don't want, and what I don't want with that is that if they do have sex and she loses her virginity to him, they cannot fuck that up and like have
yeah, man, they gotta make that like
they
amazing. Like they
can't.
gotta make their storyline, their arc amazing, and like I really hope they do that because right
And
now I don't want.
you think that they're going to follow the same footsteps that All American did?
I think so mostly. I think
Or
for the most part,
you think you're going to lose Thea?
like they're not gonna be together.
If you think you're going to lose him as a ship?
Yeah, I do. I think it's gonna be the same thing as Olivia and
Yeah,
Layla, that whole thing.
you accept
I
that?
really can't because they already set it up in the pilot and all that stuff. Like they've made it known that Simone and Damon are supposed to be to get together at some point. I'm just hoping that the writers change their mind and like they see how
Okay.
amazing
Like, listen. I'm either or. Like, you can give me Damon or Lamone at this point. Like, but they fucked up Lamone too. And I'm gonna get there. We'll get there. But like the writers, I literally feel like they're making it seem like they're going to stop like season 3 or something because of how they're acting. It's like they like I guess they don't think that All American Homecoming is going to get like 5 or 6 seasons. Like, why are y'all like solidifying end games already?
Yeah.
It's like y'all like really getting the end game close together. It's only like the beginning of season 2. So,
Yeah. So
people already anticipating a Damon kiss by 2B. I'm just like,
to be,
really?
whoa, that would
Yeah.
be crazy. That can't happen because that's like
That's like 210, 212.
that's ridiculous. But I love the Thea and Damon stuff. I love them admitting their feelings to each other. I think that's a big step. I just don't know where Damon's feelings are and like what's going on in his head because he's giving mixed signals and all that. So I don't know
Yeah, you
because
picked up on it, huh? I mean, we'll get into Damon because honestly,
I don't know.
uh, next, let's do Cam and Amara. Literally one of the strongest points of this episode.
I think this was my favorite thing in the
Yeah, it's
episode.
my
That
favorite.
last moment where he like
Now and like,
let her sit down and then he like sat next to her on the
yeah.
ground. Like I think that was my favorite moment of the episode. Honestly, I love that moment.
Yeah, that's probably like top three because I know my number one favorite scene.
Yeah, I already know that.
Oh my god. But yeah, I literally I love that they were using, pretty much these were two more like powerful acts of this episode in itself because Amara, she got the weight on her shoulders. And in first, the other three episodes, she already been picking up the luggage of basically continuing being the president of the school already. That's already established, already has its rules and regulations, and she's used to it and she doesn't know anything. And then you have people doubting that she's suited to be a president, and then to have, Cam, who's an 18-year-old, 19-year-old, or 18, 17, 18, whatever, get the phone call about a bomb threat happening and then being accused of making a prank because the police assume that
Yo,
a
this
prank is
cop
better
was
than a real
trash.
bombing.
That was horrible. That was trash. Like
Like y'all sat here and said, oh, it was a prank. Like he's going to act like a prank for that damn long.
yeah,
Really? And then like I wanted to be a prank more than just the fact that it was actually a threat. And they tried to make it sound like it was okay because like if it was a prank, it would have been cool. No, it's dumb. It's
yeah,
dumb
no, yeah,
because you didn't
like
believe him. You made him become a culprit within like a couple minutes. Like you're looking,
yeah, like what?
but it made no damn sense. But it's both like, and then Amara having to like put on this strong face of making sure that the school doesn't freak out and closing everything down and trying to stay up front. But she did such an amazing job at holding it strong and continuing to make sure that the kids were safe and telling them to remain calm instead of having everybody going to hysterics. This was probably one of the key points that really showed that she was suited to be a president for the university, but
Yeah.
also put her in such a big predicament so fast, in a way that she even kept her composure for this whole day until Kim was like, "You need anybody?"
And I
And
knew that was gonna happen. I knew when she was closing to her blinds and all that stuff that she was just
yeah,
about
she's
to
going to
break
do that
down.
because I thought she was going to like break down with Marcus, but she didn't. She waited until like she was alone to break
Uh,
down. And I'm happy that it was Cam because Cam, he besides Simone, like that was her
I
second.
think this is perfect, man. I love like those
I
two
always
being
defend her.
yeah, like
Yeah, like they have
and
each other's
she even
back.
defended him, and I
Yeah,
feel
like
like they just go to bat for each other, and like I just love it. It's just so
yeah, like
good.
he's like basically Simone like brother, like nephew.
Yeah, yeah,
Adopt him low key because he protected her against that lady. I forgot her name. And then, she
yeah. I
helped him with
forget.
tuition and classes. And then him being her shoulder to cry on at this moment. Like they both were at the most vocal points. Like everybody else didn't know what was happening, but they were at the place of the like
Yeah,
whole incident. So they have more experience and trauma together. And like to see like I don't know, is it Michael? Is his name Michael? The one that played Cam?
yeah. I think yeah. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
like,
Michael. Yeah,
like
something
did an
or
amazing
Mitchell. Something. It's Mitchell.
Mitchell. Yes, Mitchell. Um,
Yeah,
and to see like his facial expression when he got the call, like it was so gut wrenching. And like just the emotions. Oh my god, like, he really did an amazing job. Like they ate, and it made it feel so real because this is stuff that some colleges deal with in real life. And damn, like
it was
I,
amazing. It was powerful. It was so powerful and all that.
and I wonder if this is going to backtrack Cam Eastwood. I don't think it will. I feel like it will definitely help him, communicate stronger because
Yeah.
that Cam is going to probably like. I don't feel like he's going to hide away, but right now
I
I
feel
feel
like it might for like an episode, maybe like mess him up for
yeah,
an
I
episode.
feel like Keisha, she's not going to. She's probably going to let him get some time, or she's going to definitely be there for him and be the sort that he needs because they
Yeah.
really
I just hope he doesn't push her away because he has a tendency to just
yeah
like not say
yeah
what's on his mind and
yeah
hide
he's
stuff to
definitely
himself.
grown. He's definitely grown, so I'm hoping
Yeah.
that we see the growth be used to the next episode because the next episode is supposed to be like fun. Um, so we'll see. But that
Yeah.
was a powerful message. This episode, like, it was powerful. Like their acting was amazing, and you really felt like the threats that was coming at stake because no one knew what was happening. Everybody's like trying to make the best scenario out of nothing, and then you have the people that deal with it, like right now, being accused and having their lives pushed aside as a joke or something like that. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Now we're at the top hitters. Damon, Simone, and Lando. Who do you want to do? Do you want to do Damon or Simone?
It's whatever you want, because I know you want to talk about your ship. So
I mean, we might as well say Simone because I'm going to do a whole ad dissection. We only got like 6 minutes before this one stops, but
we can do Damon real quick then.
Yeah, like we already kind of talked about his family, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. But Damon, what do you want?
Bro, like
I love him. Listen, I love you, and I love Damon. Like Damon is where I'm at. But what?
Don't hurt my girl Thea, man. Do not hurt Thea. Like
made you text Simone that message. And to be honest, as much as that people may be kind of like downside as, oh yeah, I don't even think people were kind of downside. I think people were literally saying like, yo, like, are you talking about your feelings? Like, what made you say that? Like, tell me something. You hear me? Like this is not the end of our story. You hear, like Damon. I need to listen. I just need to listen to it again. I need to look at it again because Damon, you're not serious. And then you felt like you gave a look when Simone said she didn't look at the message, and then you proceeded to go to Thea because you said, "Be safe. Today ain't the end of our story. Believe that." Believe what?
See, I'm thinking he was just talking about their lives, like they're not dying today, like they're good.
He could have said the same thing to like Thea over the phone about like be safe, you know, like we got to talk about us, like something that could have been so reassuring that like he's just sending his whereabouts to anybody.
He didn't say like that they were gonna see each other and all that stuff, and that they were gonna be good and like and like they're not gonna like because Thea was worried. So they did like talk like a little bit about that stuff, but I just hate that he sent that message right away as soon as he got off the phone.
Messy. So it was so messy because like he rushed, like he kind of low key rushed to get off that phone saying, "Yeah, continue to be mad at me, and that's how we're going to keep it." And then he goes over talking about something. It's not an end of our story. Like, what story? The friendship one or the
what story? There's no story there. There's no story.
Well, I mean, he said it was one. Come on now, that's his word, not mine.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, Damon, what's the word?
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
What's the word, Damon? Because if I think that was the first, I think that's the first knock on the door. I think the next knock when we get to the next section about what he's going to find out about that. That's going to be the next door.
Yeah.
And then the third door is going to be like him trying to push towards Thea some more before he realizes that he's feeling Simone again. But we'll see. Because I mean, it could be a fun way. I mean, I don't know the intention. I don't know if the writers delivery time be messy, but the way that he like the way that his face faltered when she said she didn't see that message.
Yeah, and then she looked at the message right away and then turned leaving and all that stuff. So man, they're annoying. They're annoying.
Yeah. Come on, just come to the Damon train. Like, you know what I'm saying? Popping. Don't mind me just watching. You're gonna find out like Damon's gonna hit. I'm sorry, but they're on the back burner until Damon gets it right. Because how are you gonna say that to Simone and then tell Thea you love her? And that's shocking because you weren't even stressed about her the whole damn episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Like she was the one that was trying to find you. You weren't trying to find her. Hell, I mean, you could have sent the text to her telling us we got stuff to talk about because it's making me think about a lot of things and about us. No, you sent that to Simone basically.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is not the end of our story. Well, if she said yeah about that message, what do you want to say?
Yeah, what did she say or like answer back like what story or like our story or something?
Yeah, our story. Like what the hell are you going to say, Damon? See, this is the thing. Like he does things when everything's at like his highest peak, and then when things slow down, he's like, "Oh, you saw that made sense."
Yeah.
No, I was feeling you. Let me stop. But
yeah,
like. Damon, that's crazy because anyway, for me, it's a win because I'm a Damon. But Damon,
it's looking bad for me, man. It's looking bad.
It's looking bad. It's looking bad. It's looking wild because I'm just like, damn, you're gonna have to kind of wait because we got business to tend to, which is the next topic. Let's get to the last topic.
Yeah, and I'll let you take it away after this.
So, lastly, we have the main event. the popcorn on the kernel, the
Yeah.
popcorn,
Okay, okay.
Simone and Lando. Now, what's your opinion? Because you know I will continue to keep talking.
I mean, I was surprised by the moment. I was surprised that that happened. It was shock. I honestly, when he came to her room and he said that she has his phone still because he gave her his phone. Um, I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be a kiss or something like that. But I did not expect that or something like that.
For
I was like,
me, because like I remember on Twitter, I was like I was live tweeting, and I know that some people was like, what if Thea took the phone, you know, whatever, and I was like, I don't know if she was stole the phone, like, and then I was like, who stole the phone? And then people was like, what if Lando took the phone because he was plotting to get with her? And I'm like, I don't know, like, where was her phone at? Like, they kind of
yo,
skipped
yeah,
past
like,
if
yo, yeah.
her
See,
phone.
no, I said that in my reaction. I was like, wait, how did she lose her phone though? How did she just lose her phone? Like,
How did she find it afterwards? Because you then had two phones and you ain't say, damn, like, what did she
yeah,
find it? Or that she like was like, oh yeah, your phone. And I'm just like,
that'd be
how did you
crazy
forget?
smooth because
Yeah,
why wouldn't
but he
Lando ask for his phone back right there after she was done? No,
yeah, like he
yo,
knew what he was doing.
yo,
Okay.
he definitely.
Listen, I'm telling you, since the last episode, he wanted her bad. And And I know that a lot of people saying that this sex scene was like maybe them trauma bonding or whatever the case may be, which could possibly be that. But who cares? I feel like a lot of these ships nowadays are always somewhat trauma bonding. Damon was definitely trauma. I mean, not Damon. What's it called? Dia was definitely trauma bonding in some sense, especially on Thea's part when they were like getting
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
So like a lot of these ships are always in a you save me or you understand me or you protected me, so you know I get you. But he wanted her from the beginning. Like he wanted to sit next to her. He kept trying to give her chances. And then when she invited him over at the end of the dinner, the handshaking and like the fact that he even was helping her, especially in this episode, you already knew he wanted her. Because first of all, they first interacted with each other. They bumped into each other because they both was on the phone. And instead of them saying, "Oh my bad," whatever, continue to go on, he stopped. Like he just gets in his head. I should tell her this. This girl that he only knew for like one day, maybe a couple days. He felt compelled to tell her about the little tea that he got about what's happening outside of the university. He told her, no one
Yeah.
else. And, you know, afterwards, then he's there helping her with her panic attacks, you know, because, you know, everything was stressful. He was there helping her. He didn't even judge her when she said that she had a son. He literally put his calls on hold. You know, his family was probably blowing him the hell up to let her in, like, let her call baby Shay. The look he gave when she walked away, like,
Yeah.
what? Lando, please.
Mm.
And then you got the way they match each other energy, which is like Damon. I understand some seem to like Damon, but let's be realistic. I love both. The way they were able to like the competition that they have for each other is crazy because Lando, if anything, I know Damon and him are both competitive, but for some reason I feel like Lando was more competitive because
Probably.
Damon knows that he's the shit. Like Lando,
Yeah.
he's just more competitive too. But to see their competitive natures come out because he's like, oh yeah, I'm a baseball player, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm a tennis player, and then like, oh Lord have mercy, so good. Like I'm sorry. They might, and the thing is that I wanted their relationship to build up slowly because I know that they were going to potentially be a mid game, but they can't repeat the same trope 3 times. And what I
Yeah.
mean is that they start off as like hookup buddies and then realize they like each other, like Camisha or JR. I mean, Jordan and Simone. You like maybe, but like the fact
Wait, you don't like it? You didn't like it?
I liked it. I ate that scene. That was my favorite scene. The whole episode was them sleeping together. But why would you do it this way? Because especially with Simone, she's the main character, and I feel like they're going to blow that up. Like they definitely showing you that she's not going to last.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make the fans guess, like, oh shit, like they're going to really go 180 and have them be in game. No, you literally made it confirmed to me that they're probably not going to last.
Yeah, honestly, I think next episode she's probably gonna be like avoiding him and
I mean,
like,
no, next episode they are hanging out.
oh, are they?
Next episode he's still in her bed, and she has a
No.
new hairdo, and they were dancing together, next to each other in the trailer. So they're doing something. But like he was, like I literally feel like he was a genuine friendship of hers, and he literally wanted to go out to chill. And I wish they could have done that, and then it could progress. But he literally was being a gentleman. He was like, "Yo, you want to go ahead and just chill?" Like she could have said no, and they could have hung out in the dorm. But how did he know that no meant let's sleep together? Like, how did they know that? Like, she said no. Like, she said no. And
Yeah.
how did he know that what she meant to do? Like, did she do a hand motion that we didn't see? Like,
Yeah, I don't know, because it went right into that, and I was like,
yes,
oh, okay.
because the slow motion is what getting me. Because he's
As
like,
soon as that happened, I was like, oh, all right, that's what's gonna
yeah, it's
happen.
done. It's a done bun. I was like, I thought they were going to kiss, like sure, but then I remembered that realized that he was in a robe on set on the trailer. I was like, and then
Wow.
I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that. They did. Oh my god! But what kills me is that once he said, "Oh, you want to go out?" and he looked over to the distance, and she turned around slow motion. I was like, and then you got him like looking.
Yo, yeah. I wanted to laugh so bad because I was just like, yo, what's
Like it was okay, but like they didn't have to pan on him for that long.
it like his body was moving in slow motion, like he was.
Yeah, like slow motions always make me cringe. It's not just it's just how I am. If they want to do slow motions, it cringes me out. And especially with him, just like 1 minute he's like got a straight face, kind of a smirk, and then it goes like a full smirk, and then she's like, and I'm just like, oh my god, please stop the slow motion, stop. And
I
then she
thought she would have loved it. I thought
yeah,
everything about it would have been
I
amazing.
loved it. I ate it up. I ate it up. Like, cause like the tension, like their tension is easily top three. Like that kiss is easily top three as well. Like that's top three out of the whole universe. Because that shit was just crazy. But and then they came in like hungry. Cause with him, I understand hunger because he wanted her from the get go. But for her, I'm like, girl, that hunger, where'd that come from?
Yeah, that was
I feel
yeah.
like
I
the
don't
push
know.
point could have, like some people say the push point could have been because of realizing that Thea and Damon might be more serious. I don't know. I feel like I mean
Yeah,
I
I feel
mostly
like it's just a bunch of things.
yeah, it's a bunch of things, especially with this day that happened with her, but also that he was there for her, he was understanding,
Yeah.
and he was interested in even getting to know her besides what just happened, and he was like, yo, you just want to chill, like grab a drink, something, and she was just like, no, let's have some draws.
Yeah.
The scene, not gonna lie to you, wanted more. Like, be honest, like, why did you cut the kiss off and then pan off to All American logo? Like, you could have had a little bit more delay
Oh.
because you were showing me like elbows, I mean, kneecaps and shit like that. Like, if you could have done a little bit more, um, like it was too much. Like the fact that I didn't even see how they knocked the seat down. They did not they
Yeah.
knocked the chair down. Everything was wrapped around the chair. Then you see, 1 minute his arm is around it, the next minute she pushes the arm back. I'm like, girl, can he even move? Like, I would have wanted to see the direction they were going to choose. But I'm gonna tell you now, that was the best part of this episode. Like, what? Their interactions was amazing. Like, it just had me entertained. Like, it really had me invested. Especially like, a ship hasn't got me that bad since Damon, obviously, and since I have to deal with Thea because he's with Thea right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to do something, and just seeing Simone like happy, smiling, getting less stressed, and the fact that he was able to help her they came together to help ease the mind of these kids. I mean, these students, and like, Jesus damn, like, and then he was like, he was over giving her like her bottles. He was like, yeah, because of you, all this happened. I'm like,
Yeah, he was.
oh,
I like their scenes. They were. I just think it was just too fast because I don't think it's gonna last because there's like they've already done it now, so it's like they really like I don't know what's like
I don't know, because
how they can like go back into like it's like kind of
they
like
could, they could. I feel
they
like,
can do it, but I just don't know how the
like,
writers are gonna do it.
yeah, like they could possibly do what Jordan and Simone did, which when they like, I mean, I feel like the only reason why they really got pushed was because of the pregnancy thing, but like they could hook up and like, oh yeah, maybe that was just a heat of the moment thing, and then try to continue on being friends and then realize they
Yeah.
like each other, which I could eat up. But listen, I don't care. I'm gonna win regardless. I just don't want. I just know that between whatever's going to happen, they're going to make Damon. I don't because Damon and Lando, they don't. They're somewhat cool, but not really cool. And I feel like this is going to really push it because I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know if
not
it's
cool
like
like that yet.
yeah, I
So
don't know if she's going to hide it. I don't know if Damon's going to feel some type of way about it. It's one of those things that's like their chemistry is there. Like they have intense chemistry, and I feel like a lot of people make it seem like I don't know why in this fandom you can't ship several things. Like it's a war in All American, and then it's a war right now.
Yo, and yeah, nah, I don't understand why it's
Yeah,
a war
like
between
why is
Olivia and
it a war? Like
Jordana. Like, I don't get that at all,
yeah,
honestly. But
why can't I ship Damon and Lamone? Like I ship them both. Obviously, I know who's going to be in game, but like I'm not
yeah,
going
like
to not enjoy
Damon
time.
and Thea, so you might as well just get on Lamone, like whatever. So it's like,
Why are you telling me? Go tell the writers that then.
yo, I need to. I need to be tweeting at them like every day. Like,
Like, cause they're about to lose this man ASAP. If
yeah,
he do another fucking tweet like I mean another message to Simone like that, it's
yeah.
gonna be an end of their story for real.
Honestly, what if Thea finds that message? Yo,
I low key thought that she like I low key suspect that maybe she got the phone or something, but like I just like their relationship is not solidified for me in the jealousy department. Of Simone. I feel like Simone is just going to be the occasional bubble that will literally have people just
I feel like
conflicted.
Damon just needs to put it
But
into it. He just needs to like, I don't know.
like I feel like ever since Damon became even friends, it's always been like this sexual tension or whatever, or this like romantic atmosphere. That even if this is friend era, it doesn't feel like it because there's such undertones between the chemistry
Yeah.
that they have, like the actors have in real life. That I'm just like, if it's friends, I don't feel it because their chemistry already been established since the beginning of time, which was that Damon was so starstruck by her when he saw her in All American that I'm like, I can't not think he's going to finally get over her when he wanted her when he first saw her at the dance, and then he wanted her when she showed up. Like, I feel like I just, and then him getting with like Thea that fast, I just don't see that he's over Simone that fast.
Yeah.
I mean, even being someone over her, I feel like there's still lingering feelings, and I feel like him seeing her with Lando may either bring them back or make him realize that he's over that part in this chapter, and maybe he just so hung up on what they had. But he even brought up like, oh yeah, two guys being head over heels for you, like he brought
Yeah.
episodes ago. So like, it's kind of like he still brought that up, and this is like the second time he's getting caught doing something that's kind of out of pocket. And I just,
Yeah. He needs to stop.
yeah, he can keep that. Like, I want him to keep that jealousy there. But let Lando has his time to shine. I want to see what they have because they cannot waste potential like this. Because the only thing I can think of now is that in game ships, I originally thought it was going to be Damon and then JR and Thea going to get together or something like that, or maybe Nate and JR. But now I think Nate is going to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Nico's going to be her in game, but JR and Gabby probably going to be in game, or maybe it's still going to be
Which I'm
JR and
excited to
Thea.
see that. I'm excited to see Gabby because
Yeah,
I think Gabby has a really good personality. So and for the show,
yes,
so I'm excited to see. And she reminds me of Keisha. I feel like she's not gonna like she'll just say anything. Like
yeah.
she stands up for
She,
herself and all
she,
this.
she don't care. She don't care, and I love
Yeah,
that.
so I'm
Oh.
excited.
And then I used to think that but now they might have Thea and Lando maybe gonna be in game maybe, and maybe that's the vortex right there. And then Damon's in game.
No, trash, trash.
Lando and Thea was getting.
The end games right here are Kim and Keisha, Damon and Thea, Simone and Happiness. That's it.
You couldn't give her the fact that you
Yeah.
were thinking that that dude Rome was going to be her end game is the most delusional I've seen from you. You were like, yo, where he gonna come up? And then now she over here with Lando,
Yo, but
but
it's like crazy because she has like what two guys that like yo, she should not be thinking about Damon at all. She has literally
Damon,
like two
but
guys.
she's not thinking about Damon though.
Yeah,
Damon is
true,
thinking about her.
true. Damon is just to stop thinking about her too. But like they need to just
Damon
take.
was the
They got
one.
look, they
Damon
got the
was the
tennis
one.
guy. They got what's his name, Lando, the tennis dude, and the guy that she was like kissing on the wait, that's the tennis
That
guy.
was him.
Yeah,
That
all
was
right,
him.
but well, they got these two. They need to just like have her be with one of them. Just leave Damon alone.
Now, don't leave him alone. He needs to leave her alone because he looked at his phone, he looked at her name, he read their messages, and his hands were shaking while he was texting her. He knew to send that message to her.
Yeah, he's wild.
He needs to realize either he cares about her more than he needs to, or maybe he just like is like he's so like possessive because they're close and friendship, and that she's like his best friend now that he don't know if it's going over into romantic boundaries. Either or, I'm going to still win because Damon over anything. But David needs if they're going to try to prove to us that they're a slow burn, you're going to have to wait to season 3, or maybe have them because I'm just thinking that they're going to follow this Olivia format. Season 3 is going to be where they kiss or something. But
Yeah.
like, I don't want Lando to get hurt, even though some people may not have warmed up to him because of him his problem with Damon. But I'm just like, Damon was a kind of a problem to him as well. Like, you can't be mad at Lando for being mad that this dude took his spot, and then it's not taking the team serious because he's having like family drama. Like, you can't be mad at Lando for that. The same way that y'all are now loving Cam after y'all hated Cam All American. What's wrong with giving Lando a chance? Like, like, come
Yeah, I
on.
think, and I realized that Lando had this side to him, like where he was helping Simone with her breathing and all that stuff. Like that was good, and
Yeah,
and then
like
all
he
that
was
stuff.
there.
So
The fact that he was on her down when they would come with a plan, and he was so happy that the plan went through, and she was just
yeah.
sitting there. And yeah, I'm like, Lando, you smiling too much. Like he's I don't want him to get hurt. Like I feel like I don't want the Layla thing to happen again for anything. I don't want that like the situation of her being fully in love with like Spencer and then like him not being in love with her anymore. I don't need that happening to Thea, and I don't need that happening to Lando. I don't think Lando loves Simone because he just feeling her, but I really do want to see Lando and her for a little bit, and I do not like. I wish they stopped letting ships be known that their plot storyline.
Yeah.
Like, just build them, and then whatever happens, happens. Like, don't see like how Olivia was with Chris. Like, that was a relationship. Even though we knew Olivia was coming, like that was something
Oh
genuine.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
were
That's
with each
that's
other. They were
it.
with each other for a set point. Like her and Ashley, they were there with a set point, and they had their development that led them to where they were before they got with each other, which was Olivia. Why are y'all not having Damon be with Thea and him learning more stuff about himself, and then having Simone either be alone or be with other people and realizing her potential? You're literally having them date each other, and all thing they're doing with each other is dating, and then just thirsting for somebody else.
Yeah, and like they need to stop the whole painting to other characters, like
Yeah,
looking
like
at
stop
somebody
dating.
like
Like every
that's
time
just
that Damon
pointless.
hugs Thea, do he really got to look at Simone?
Yo, yeah, I'm like, yo,
No,
like he,
I mean, if anything, I feel like in the first season, Simone and Damon are at the same page. I feel like this season, Damon wants her more than anything because he's always looking at her, and she's like, "Go ahead with your girlfriend." Like when he brought her to the dinner and Theo was acting some way, Simone's like, "Yeah, go hang out go with your girlfriend," and he over giving her glances and shit. Like this is where Damon can't be taken serious. He can't.
yeah, I don't know.
And all I know is until he gets himself together, Lamone, y'all giving. That scene has been on replay all day. I'm mad as hell I can't find any logo list online right now because I want it in HD ultra clear
You'll
quality.
probably be able to find it soon because yesterday, like it's a few days away from it, so removed from it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
people probably posting now.
yeah. The website finally posted 1080p with the logo on it, so now we just need the logo list, and I'll
Mm.
be. But like, I just feel like Lando is where she needs to be, right? Where it's somebody that she needs to be with, regardless of his friendship or relationship. Why I feel like a friendship would be good. Um, until maybe she realized that she wanted to pursue a relationship, and then they can like prolong the Damon slow burn era.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I really love them. Their chemistry was just amazing, and I'm just happy for the ride. They just got it. Like I know people were cringing at like the slow mo, which I mean I guess, but when I watched it, I was just too damn hyped to care about it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, are they really gonna do it? It's like
They had a good build, like a lot of good scenes. I just think that they rushed the last scene too much. But if they would have just been built, if they
episode,
would have just built on this,
episode four. Like I literally feel like they might now do the thing where they hook up and then they like, oh, let's be friends, or like, yeah, let's try to be
yeah, I think
friends.
that's definitely what's gonna happen.
And casual, and then she realized because
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not surprised because she did the same thing with Rome, where they were like, and she was like, he's getting too domestic. What if now she thinks that Lena's gonna get too domestic, but then she allows it because she wants it? That's the thing I think
Yeah.
because of obviously what happened with her and Jordan.
And I think
But
now that you said that there's gonna be like another crossover, I think that's what's gonna like. I think she's gonna see Jordan and Layla. And I think that's gonna push her even more to move on and all that stuff. So I can't wait for that crossover.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm really feeling her in Lando. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, I'm really liking them a lot. So I'm happy to see whatever gonna go. I know I'm gonna be heartbroken when they don't end up together. Like, but
Nah,
just
they're
know
ending up together. That's in game right there. That's in game.
okay, all right. I mean, if NK wants to switch the block and not do Damon, I will be okay with Lamone. But Damon, you know where y'all at in game. Anyways, okay. Where do you want to see you for next episode before we close out? You gonna say Dia actually being in love and not emotionally cheating?
Yeah, I need to see Damon actually stick to his feelings. Like you just told Thea that you love her. Like, yo, I don't need any more panning to the camera, looking at Simone, thinking about Simone, texting her. Like you can text her, but don't do like friend stuff. That wasn't a friend
That
text.
wasn't a friend. Like I would not text
Yeah,
my friends and be like, "This is not the end of our story." Like
yeah,
unless we're arguing or something like that, and I'm like, like I realized I was wrong. This is not the end of our friendship. But like that's not the end of our story. What are you talking about?
yeah.
It's not a fairy tale. This is not Disney. You know
Yeah,
what he meant, and I know that I feel like him realizing that now since the drama is over and the thread's over, that he was like thinking he was trying to see where her head was at and if she saw it in a romantic way. Because if she did see it in a romantic way, Damon, what were you going to do?
yeah. That's a
And
scary thing. Yeah.
Now Lando was here, and he gonna be popping up the bando. Who stop?
Yo, what?
Listen, Lamone's gonna be there, but the thing is that he's still gonna be her sleeping partner because new hairdo and he's still in the bed. So we'll see what's
Yo,
happening.
yeah, it could go that way too. It could be like an endless, like where they're just hooking up a lot. It's just like, they're just showing like a montage of like them just hooking up a lot and all that stuff. And then at some point, like they'll have a talk or something like that. Because I think that's kind of what they did with Cam and Keisha at the
Yeah.
beginning. That's
Yeah.
there's something like that sort
The
of.
fact that
But
if they would, they did it, the fact that they're going to do that trope again within the season later, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, I don't think they
I
care
feel like with All American, all the relationships tropes were different, but I feel like with All American Homecoming, they're so repelled to copy it over it. So I don't know. Regardless, Lando, listen to the show. Yeah. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with these characters wanting to be stepdads. But between Damon and Lando wanting to be stepdads so damn bad is actually crazy.
Yeah,
Like the fact that she's like, yeah, I got my son, and he didn't even flinch. He was like, oh, son.
yeah.
I'm like, what? Well, we love that. We love that. Like Lando, keep doing your job. Keep doing your job. Let's continue on making Damon jealous, so we really can get the Damon in game build up.
But no.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. But let me stop. I just feel like with All American Homecoming, I'm going to probably keep it like open minded because we're early in the season. I feel like
Yeah.
they're going to renew All American Homecoming, All American. But I feel like, do you think All American Homecoming would get that many seasons compared to All American since CW is kind of going into a
Probably
floppier?
not, honestly. Probably not.
They're going to probably end like 3 seasons or
I
4 seasons.
think at four. I think four is like a safe bet, but I'm nervous for like
Your shit.
just no for this for that. My ship is in game. I'm not worried about them, man.
Is they in game? Like do you, okay? Okay, let's before we end it off. Why do you think that whatever Damon did was just light work? If that's the case, why do
Like
you think? Like why do you think? Like, are you not stressed about that message? Like, what is the message stressful for you?
I don't know. I just don't think he meant exactly what everybody's thinking. I just think he is just different. I just think he has a different
Way of communicating?
yeah, I don't think he knows how to fully like say his feelings and like all that stuff.
Oh, so his feelings about feeling her, like
Yeah, somewhat. I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like the best way for us to stop having that in mind of like him liking her, if that's the case, is that they need to have a genuine conversation about their thing.
Yeah,
Because it ended on a place where, it was just like it was like this wrong place, wrong time. And then, he finds out that she's, you know, not with Jordan and he's like, oh yeah. And that was it. I feel like they need to have a full talk if that's the case.
they definitely do.
Yeah. That full thing gonna lead to a kiss. Bad. All right, but anyways, that was ours. Our what's it called discussion. It was a discussion 7, season 5, episode 4, season 2, episode 4 of All American Homecoming. Let us know your thoughts about the ships, the storylines. What did you like? What did you rate the episodes? What do you want to see in the next week's episode? And do you think that they're going to go full Damon or full Lamone or full Dia? Let us know in the comment
Yeah.
section down below. Once again, Arlon has his reactions on his channel. And, I only have my season 1.5 of All American Homecoming on mine. But yes, until next time, we'll see you next week.
Peace.